It's the Morning Pittsburgh Sports Report here on Trib Live Radio and TribLive.com. Along with Guy Junker, I'm Ken Laird. Not only a 6-game losing skid for the Penguins, Guy, but now we have reports from our Dan Kovacevic that there are at least some teammates in that Penguins room questioning Sidney Crosby and his symptoms and whether he's symptom-free or whether he should at least be around the team a little more and more transparent about what's going on with him. This is a terrible sign.
Well, I have never talked to anybody in that Penguin locker room. Anytime the subject has come up, no one has ever said, no one's ever even rolled their eyes and said, well, off the record. There's never been one hint that I've seen that he once questioned what he's doing. I think the organization itself is partly to blame for all this because they just don't say anything about it. I mean, he's the most gifted athlete in the city right now, and people are just interested in what's going on. And they may get tired of talking about it. I certainly get tired of talking about it and wondering about it. Once a week an update wouldn't be a bad idea, even if, just to say there's nothing new with Sid. What do you mean there's nothing new? What's going on there? This isn't the playoffs where he's got an ankle injury and you don't want guys whacking his ankle with their stick, so you keep it quiet. I think they're partially to blame for any kind of mystery or any kind of intrigue that's going on here, but I would never question the guy. And anybody who has suggested to me, and I've told the story on the air about a bartender when I was off at Christmas that said, "What's the matter with him? Is that guy a wimp?" And I'm like, are you crazy? As I said yesterday, if that guy had a chance to, the most beautiful woman in the world was in this corner, and there were guys playing a pickup hockey game in this corner, Sid would go play pickup hockey with those guys in that corner. I firmly believe to some extent. I don't think he's completely grown up yet. He's still, hockey-wise, he's like 16 years old. Yeah. All he wants to do is play hockey.
Well, his contract's up in the summer of 2013. Maybe him not being around the squad as much in the last couple of weeks has spooked some guys, but it's curious because there are so many.
You know what has spooked some guys, Ken? A 6-game losing streak. I mean, they never go through that. If they were 3-3, or if it were still December and they were still near the top of I don't think you would be hearing one word about any of this.
It's obviously spooked the general manager a bit. Ray Shero has spoken out to several media outlets, including to our Josh Yowie at the Trib, and has gone as far as guaranteeing a playoff berth. There is clearly an intention to shake up the team with some of those statements, Guy, and he basically put an ultimatum on them that, hey, this 7-game stretch between now and the All-Star break, we better get out of it with the guys who are here or there will be some changes coming.
Yeah, they can't wait till after the All-Star break, Ken. I don't know when Letang's going to come back. I mean, there's been encouraging signs with him. The fact that Crosby is at least going to skate even if on his own. And, he has said that he's had some balance issues. I mean, now he feels like he has to come out and talk about. I have a friend that was in a car accident several years ago. Back to work, every other aspect of his life is okay. But there are times when I'm talking to him where, I'll be honest with you, he still spaces out here and there. I don't know enough about medicine. I mean, most of the people that study concussions don't know enough. We've seen, you see Claude Giroux, he's back in 4 games. You see Chris Pronger, he's out for the year. I mean, well, now are the Flyers questioning why Pronger's not coming back, but Giroux did? I mean, all those injuries are different, but I've seen firsthand someone who banged their head hard in a car accident. Well, I don't know if he's ever going to be exactly the way he was before.
Well, what's disturbing to me is we've seen how chemistry and poor chemistry can disrupt the fabric of a team. And this group is not playing together right now real well because you've had comments from Brooks Orpik, one of the team leaders, saying we're not handling adversity well. We get down in games. There was a better sign against Washington, late this week, but this is an important road swing in Florida over the weekend.
It is, and I think it's very interesting to watch because really what the most angst that Dan Bylsma has had to deal with since being here, other than some injuries, has been in the playoffs. I mean, it's been a pretty smooth ride for him since he took over as coach, and it's just interesting to watch how the whole thing unfolds. I don't think the Pitt basketball players right now are the happiest. You shouldn't be happy. You shouldn't be getting along if you're losing.
Who wins the next game? Penguins, Steelers, or Pitt Hoops?
Penguins. I think
we may go 0 for 2012.
Penguins are going to beat Florida tonight.
Okay, you heard it here. Another guarantee. You get the guaranteed opinion here on the Morning Pittsburgh Sports Report every morning to start off Ken and Guy. Check us out at sportstalk.triblive.com.